Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital.
And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Ready, set.
First down, here's Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right.
And complete to Drake London.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Ritter's throw taken in by London.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Again, it's Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
Just shy of the 30.
Hal, he'll look to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Howell changing the play here. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run.
And this is going to be intercepted.
picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Offense at the line. That first drive, the one that got him that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Ritter.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
This is taken at the 23. Ooh, with a juke. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Powell.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And now they'll shift things around. 1st down, how to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd down, Howell now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Ritter.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Ritter with it after the play fake.
And his pass incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Over the middle, caught by London.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go. I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, good move.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
And Howe will throw it.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
His throw incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
They'll roll him out right. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the 1st down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris Rodriguez.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Robinson up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Kadarius Hodge has it complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Ritter now.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ritter here on 3rd and 2.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
On 1st down, Ritter. Right back to Pitts again.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the